What's going on, guys? So, I just came back from my holiday trip, alright? Yesterday I was in Barcelona. I went to Paris first and I hated Paris. I really hated Paris to a point where I booked a trip and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not ruining my vacation in Paris. I took a flight, went to Barcelona, and that was the best decision I've made. Alright, I had so much fun in Barcelona, despite the fact of being alone. In Paris, I was with most of my friends, a lot of friends over there, but I didn't enjoy it. People in Paris, super rude. Alright, a lot of tension in the streets. People are super rude. I was even asking a friend, me and my friends were asking someone in the street to take a picture of us nearby the Eiffel Tower. People were saying no. Well, three people said no. Then we're like, you know what, screw it, we'll just take a selfie. I don't know, maybe they associate us with drug dealers because we're wearing a hoodie. That's how it is over there. It's too much tension between people. You get associated right away. If maybe you're Arabic, people think that you're, I don't know, a gangster. I don't know what they think over there. I've been in Canada for over 10 years, so my mindset changed. I don't think about fighting and stuff like that anymore. But over there, so much tension in the streets in Paris. I didn't enjoy it. Too crowded. We tried to go to many museum. Couldn't even get in. The service super bad. Couldn't even go to a washroom because. Anyway, so I had a bad time. I mean, not a bad time. I saw my dear friends, which was amazing. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Barcelona. I'm gonna go enjoy some sun. Best trip ever. I was alone in Barcelona. Best trip ever. I spent there 3 days. The flight was maybe 150 euros. They charged me an extra 20 euros because of my baggage. But then I got there, walking in the streets of Barcelona. It's sunny. Even in January it was sunny. End of December, people super nice. I would ask for direction. Some people would stay with me 5 minutes just to make sure I don't get lost. Super nice, super warm. A lot of fitness. There's a big fitness community over there. I stayed nearby Barceloneta, which is an amazing old town. Just walking in the street of old Barcelona, seeing the old buildings. That was just amazing. Having a coffee, and I really like how warm it is. I came back here and it feels like in Montreal. I mean, I live in Canada, but I think all the North America is pretty similar, where we are a little bit too isolated. I like being close. I like being close to people. I like walking in the street and kind of feeling like I'm part of a community, even though I don't really speak the language. I mean, I know a few words in Spanish, but I felt like people were very welcoming over there. I had to leave yesterday, but a lot of people that I've met in the gym wanted to train with me, and they asked me to come train with them yesterday and to go for a dinner or whatever. This thing never happens to me here. Honestly, that's just the way it is. I just feel like in North America we get a little bit too isolated. We're too much focusing on ourselves, grinding. Yesterday when I came back, and something also I like about Paris is that they still have that kind of sitting in the terrace, sipping on a coffee, and enjoying some good time. They still have that in Paris. Just sitting in the terrace. Here in Canada, my God, you want to go sit, have a coffee, you feel like, I don't know, you feel maybe stressed that I don't know, you don't have that, like sitting in a terrace, €1 for a coffee. Over here you go to a place and all of a sudden you need to, I don't know, it feels like with all the tips and the prices that are too jacked up, you feel like you're gonna spend $100. You know what I mean? So not everybody can afford it. It doesn't motivate people to go out as much, because here you go somewhere, you have the pressure of over consuming. You can't just go sit and have a coffee. Maybe it seems weird. As opposed to, if you want to go, you'll go to the chains, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, whatever. But it's that kind of sitting in the terrace and just, I don't know. It felt good, and especially in Barcelona, where the streets are a little bit close. You walk, people are happy. The weather is nice. People are very, very welcoming. The food is good. I went to many street markets. People are dancing, and it's not like if I've seen that also a lot in Thailand, but I've never seen it in a Western country. And we can say Barcelona is, I mean, Spain, it is a Western country. And I had a bad image about all the Western countries that they are going a little bit down and we are getting too isolated. But once I saw Barcelona, and I'm pretty sure south of Italy, Greece, it's very much like that, where people still have that kind of joie de vivre. You know, they're enjoying life. Over here is too much the hustling mentality, grinding. I spoke to my friend Phil yesterday. I'm like, bro, let's catch up. Let's go for a coffee. And I mean, he's busy, of course, bro. I know you're listening to this video. I mean, you're one of them. Yeah. But it's the mentality we have here of, bro, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta get some more work in, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And it's just our mind is programmed in a way that ends up isolating us, you know? And sometimes all we need is to be like, you know what, let's just go out for a little walk or a little coffee. But the environment here doesn't allow it as much, because the let's say, I don't know, the streets over there are very welcoming. You can get lost in any street and you'll see people and you'll see a crowd and you'll see someone playing a guitar, and it's just a random street. Over here, if you want to find, let's say, a few people walking, you gotta go to the heart of the city, downtown, for one street. You go in the wrong street, you're gonna find homeless being on the street, or you're gonna find nobody, you know? So that's I really enjoyed Spain, and one of my goals is really working online and just living there, you know. And I know a lot of my Instagram followers live there. They texted me once I was gone after posting the stories. But yeah, it just showed me how important it is to have a community and go out in the streets and talking. And I don't like staying home. Here we got too used to staying home and watching Netflix. It kills us mentally, staying home and watching Netflix. I'd much rather go outside and walk in the street. In Barcelona, I was just grabbing a coffee and walking outside and talking a little bit, chatting with the people. I saw two guys, they were talking nearby the gym. I sat down next to them, started talking. They started telling me where they're from. One of them is from Venezuela. You know, things like that. It makes your day. And as humans, we are social creatures. And we get too isolated in North America, especially in the colder cities, because nobody want to go out, and everything is made to stay in, and we're too comfortable. You order Amazon Prime, Uber Eats, everything comes to you, so you don't have the need to go out and ask and talk. And for me, I know I'm not made to live this way. I know when I went to Barcelona, it felt like I've been there. It felt like I've lived there. I was walking in the street and I'm like, whoa, I've been there. I don't know, but it's, yeah, made me realize how sometimes, you know, they say, well, the grass is not always greener on the other side, but sometimes you gotta go somewhere else to realize how other people are living. And yeah, you might say you were on vacation and that's why you were so enjoying it, but I don't think it's just that. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you soon.